What's up, guys? Welcome back to, oh my gosh, I was just coming to my coffee maker to make a cup of coffee and my boyfriend made one for me. He's so cool. Welcome back. Haven't seen you guys in a while, and I know I haven't vlogged in a while, so today I don't have to work, so I thought maybe I would film something for you guys or vlog for you guys. I do have to go pick up hay today, and I also am gonna go pick up something else. And then I also wanted to show you guys the fence because I just have a little bit of work to do on the pasture fence that I put up, which I don't think I've vlogged any of. But we have a whole nother pasture now. I just need to do a couple finishing touches on the fence and hook up the electric fencer, and it's basically ready to use. So I'm excited to try that. And my round pen is almost done. I'll give you guys a sneak peek at it. I am making a video about building my own round pen that I don't really know when it will be up. I kind of have been slacking on getting footage for it lately, but yeah, wanted to jump on here today and hang out with you guys. So right now it's like 8:30 and I just went out and did chores, so I'm gonna drink my cup of coffee. And I don't know about you guys, but a lot of people think it's kind of weird for me at my age. I really like slow mornings when I don't have to work, to just sit down and watch the news, just like for an hour. Just sit down, watch the news, catch up with the rest of the world, and then I'll do something later. But all right, guys, I am so tired of de-icers. So if anybody has a good recommendation for a de-icer, please let me know, because this one that I bought, I literally used it for like 3 weeks. It's the Farm Innovators brand, and I got it at work. And I have one of these at my dad's, and it's always been fine. But last year, I remember a bunch of them got returned because they weren't working. And this year I bought one, and it keeps shorting out in the water tank because the girls would not drink out of the water tank for like a week. And I only noticed because they stopped eating the hay and Grace stopped eating her grain. So they wouldn't touch it. They would just stand here at the water tank and paw at the water tank because they like desperately wanted to drink, but wouldn't put their face in the water. So, yeah, so I can't use that. So now every morning, if it's froze over, I have to come out here and smash it in with this little broom lying on the ground. And then the goats, I got the goats a different brand. I think it's called K&H something. I have the box in my car, but sorry, tractor's going by right now. It looks like this. It's just like a little dish. Yeah, K&H. And I'm pretty sure it doesn't work either, because every morning I come out here and the top is froze over on the goat's water, and there's not much in there right now. But that this de-icer says it can handle up to like 16 gallons of water, and I think this bucket is probably pretty close to that. So yeah, I don't know. I'm tired of, if you guys have any recommendations, let me know, because I'm really tired of pissing with it. It's really irritating. But yeah, so I'm gonna go over and work on that pasture fence for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna show you guys what I've done over there. All right, guys, we are over here on the other side of the property now. The boarded horses are over there. Hopefully the wind isn't too bad and you guys can hear me, but yeah, so I went ahead and I put up a 3-wire electric fence over on this side. I actually took down the goat's pen. I don't know if I showed you the goat's pen very much, but the goat's pen was over here, and you can kind of see the line where the fence was. But I took it all down since they're not over here anyways, and just put a post here and started my fence line going all the way up this way. So I'll kind of show you where it is. started here. This is my little gate hole right now, which just has a couple small cattle panels on it because I need a gate for it. But it goes all the way up that way, up to that opening right there. So it goes all the way up to that corner, and then it goes straight back this way. It actually goes between this split tree right here. So it's not huge. It's probably, maybe just an acre pasture. But as you can see, this timber is not an easy thing to try and put fence in. I literally, when I went this way, I'll actually walk back here and show you guys like what I had to do to make a path. I literally had to make a trail through here because it's so thick. And like, look at this tree pile. There's these massive tree piles in here all over the place. There's all this styrofoam back here. I don't know where it came from or what it's for. I find it all over the property. So eventually when we start burning some of this, that'll be burnt too. But for now, it's just still there. So yeah, I had to go in between this tree, over this massive tree. And then from here on, you guys can see the trail that I made because there's all these little baby trees that I had to cut out to make a trail for the fence. So it goes up this way, and I'll just kind of walk with you guys around it. But so yeah, I finished putting all the insulators on. This one actually looks too high. And the bottom wire will not be electric because it doesn't really need to be electric. Come on. So came out here, dug all these wood posts in, and put it all up. So it's actually kind of nuts way out here. You can see the house, but I'm sure it will look much smaller once they come out here and start trampling all this brush down. And I'm probably in the spring gonna get like a couple bags of that pasture mix grass seed and just spread it out here to just kind of get some grass started. Oh God. But yeah, massive tree here that's down. We actually just lost this tree. This tree came down maybe a week ago. Gotta hop over this guy. Figure out how to cut out a bunch of this. And then actually on this side, I was impressed because this fence is really, really old. It's been here forever. Trees fallen on it. It's grown into trees, but I picked up all this barbed wire off the ground, put a couple more T-posts in, pulled the existing ones out. See, there's one here, and repounded them. And so there's this barbed wire fence here. All right, I had to catch my breath because it's a lot walking out here and trying to talk. But this barbed wire fence, gosh, there's the wind. It's 5 strands and it's grown into this tree right here. So I think I'll just have to fix up that. But I know not a lot of people are big fans of barbed wire for horses. I have had barbed wire around my horses as long as I can remember, and I've never had a horse get tangled in it. I've never had any issues with it. So yeah, and the barbed wire was in basically brand new condition. Look at this barbed wire, you guys. It's still silver, and it's probably been laying on the ground for like 40 years. It's not rusted or broken. I picked one spot up out of the dirt that was rusted and it broke, and I just tied it back together. But otherwise, I just made use of the fence that was already here on the ground. And I also ripped up a whole bunch of fence out of the ground. So I don't know. I've contemplated putting Grace and BB out here right away so they can work on stomping down all of this brush, like just all this tall grass and weeds. I don't know. I guess I don't know if they would, because there's not obviously any green grass or anything out here to eat. So I don't know if they would really walk around and try to find anything. But I don't know. It's a thought. Maybe I'll wait till spring to put anybody out here. I would I don't know if I want to offer it to the boarders or not, because I do have insurance on my business, and I guess I don't know if I disclaim it or not. I thought in the contract paperwork for them to insure or to cover me, I can't have barbed wire fence because obviously it's more of a liability. I would have to look into that, but I also have Sugar and Luna coming home in the spring, so I feel like maybe I just keep this pasture for myself and have my 4 out here, because I feel like 4 is going to be a lot in this small pasture anyways. And then that lot over there I could open up for boarders, because they need to separate Clint from their broodmares anyway, so the broodmares maybe could go over there. I don't know yet. It's still a lot to think about, because I built those stalls over there too, so that Grace could eat separately from BB, and they still do eat separate, so putting them over here, obviously, where there's no stalls, I don't know. I haven't hooked up the fencer to it yet, so the wires aren't hot, obviously, but I'm probably going to add 2 more wires anyways. So right now it's just 3 wires, and in the spring I'll probably like condense them all and put 2 more wires on the bottom or the top, so that I can have the goats out here as well, because that's why I got the goats, is so they could help with weed control. They're only separate right now because they kept getting out of their 3-wire fence. I don't know if having 5 wires would help if I made the bottom 2 electric. We'll see. I'll probably have to buy a bigger fencer for that, but now we're all the way back around, so it's not a huge pasture. This space right here that the goats cleared out for me, I think I want to, I'm still debating whether I want to cattle panel it all in and make it like a dry lot, or if I want to build more stalls over here for my future client horses. So when I have client horses at home, they can have their own little lot. They don't have to be out with my horses, you know, because some owners don't prefer that. Or if I want to put multiple stalls and have, multiple over here. But I don't know. I'm still debating. Let me know what you guys think if you have any ideas. But yeah. So that's kind of what I've been working on here. That only took me, I mean, it maybe took me a month. I've been working on it. But the round pin is usable now. I'll show you guys it because it's pretty, I'm pretty excited about it. It's not a big round pin. It's actually pretty small. And I'm not sure that it's even the most round. I think it might be a little lopsided, but I did my best, okay? And it will work. It'll work fine. But yeah. I got the gate on it, and I'm gonna add a 3rd set of rails around the bottom when I have the money. These landscape timbers that I used as rails are like $7 a piece, so there's 12 all the way around. So once I get some extra cash, I'll certainly add a 2nd or a 3rd rail. But right now it has 2, and that'll work fine. I don't think anybody will try and go under it to escape, but yeah, it's pretty exciting. I think it'll be an okay size to just do some lunging or some groundwork. I'm not going to be doing anything big in here. I'll probably put Grace's first rides on in here. And yeah, we'll see what happens. But okay, also, I don't think I've shown you guys this yet either. We got this. We got it a while ago, actually. It's been sitting in the driveway for a while, and we finally got it put into place. I've showed you guys in a couple videos that shed over there that we got, but this one I actually bought before that other one. We just finally got it here. As you can see, it's very tall, and it's very ugly. It has some damage from being moved a couple different times. Same with the bottom. It's got some damage, which will all be fixed in the spring, actually. But I'm going to show you guys the inside. It's pretty cool. Inside is this, and we have windows on each side, and they do open. And they also have screens. So, in the summer, I think I'm gonna do this probably in the summer when it'll probably get really hot in here. then I can just pop the rope. I'm going to put the screens in to keep some airflow through here. But the boarders, they currently have their feed and some shavings in here. I've got some random stuff in here. And I think I'm going to make this the feed shed and that other shed my tack area, because that one, the other shed is like a long way all the way over there for the morning to do chores. I gotta go all the way down, put it back, all the way back down to get the other horse's grain, come back, take the bucket back. So I think I'm gonna, once I lower my grain, because I filled my trash cans with grain in there and I don't want to move them. Once they get kind of low, I'm probably gonna bring them in here and then move some of this stuff over there. And then that whole shed can be my tack area. But the really cool part about this shed is obviously it's got a low ceiling. So it actually has a loft in it. Has a ladder there. And I would show you up there. It's just going to be all black, but it's got some blue carpet. And currently I just have storage up here. Yeah, you can't see, but I just have like some toolboxes and like my canning stuff I put up there. So yeah, we've gravelled it all out. It doesn't close very well. Gravelled all this out so it wasn't so muddy here, and slapped her right here, and I think it works, honestly. In the spring I'm gonna repaint it. I'm gonna fix that soffit, fix the bottom. I'll show you guys this shed because I've kind of filled it with stuff, but the damage on this corner is from moving it here. When we hauled it, we actually hit one of these trees coming in the driveway, so that sucked, but it's gonna get fixed too. My brother who built it was wanting to come fix it, so I don't know when that's happening. But here's the inside of this one. This is the boarders grain as well. It's just a whole bunch of it, so it's stored in here right now. I've moved a bunch of my fencing stuff. That's all like insulators. There's a bunch of fencing stuff in here. I've hung up halters. But yeah, my grain, I'd like to move into the other one, but this is still largely full, so I don't want to try and move that. Got some random stuff in here. My saddles, the wood chipper, the air conditioners. But yeah, this is so big and it's so open. Wouldn't this just be a friggin' sweet tack shed? Just hang a whole wall of saddles there, bridle hooks all over, and I just think it'd be cool. So yeah, we'll see how that plays out. Alright guys, before I end off the video today, I will take you guys with me to pick up hay. I need to go get some small square bales from a guy because I'm basically out of them. And somebody had, about 20 minutes from here, had a bunch of alfalfa bales for $4.50 a bale. So that's crazy cheap right now in the middle of winter when everybody wants hay. They are first cutting bales, which like isn't the best hay, but as long as they're have a good amount of alfalfa in them, I don't really care what cutting they are. Horses aren't too picky, so yeah, I'm gonna go do that. Also, I forgot to say this earlier. I wanted to say thank you to everybody and their support and just like your kind words on my last video about soccer. It's definitely been an adjustment, but we're all getting through it, and I think my dad, I know he had a little hard time with it. Like, I mean, he was sad about it as well, but yeah, I'm at peace with it now, and I feel good about it, and he's in a better place overall. So yeah, I am gonna go get hay now. All right guys, I went and got hay. My apologies, I flopped on filming on the way there, but I got 10 bales. This is the hay. It looks like pretty good hay. I don't see a lot of alfalfa from the top of it, but I'll see once I break it open. But I just got 10 bales to try it, and it was super affordable, so that was awesome. I'm gonna show you guys one more thing in the house before I end off this video. Okay, before I end this video, I just want to show you guys real quick these ornaments that I made. So I saw this idea on Pinterest. Okay, why does my Hulu keep doing that? I keep pausing it, and then it just unpauses itself and keeps playing. Oh, I bet it's because it's live. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Anyways, okay, I saw this idea on Pinterest, so I decided to try it. And so I made all the horses these clear ornaments. I just painted their name on them and then painted a little cartoon horse of each one. So I have Grace and BB. I have one for Sugar and Luna too. Here's Sugar's. And I even looked up pictures to make sure I got their markings right. And so they're not done yet. I'm gonna go out there. I meant to do it tonight when I did chores and I forgot. And cut off their tail hair and like wrap up their tail hair in the inside. I thought that was super cute. And I'm gonna make one for Soccer as well because I have his tail. So I thought that was a cute idea to share with you guys. And yeah, so I made some for all of the client horses as well. So just in case you guys were wondering. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end off this vlog. Thanks for following me around today. And once again, I know I said this earlier, but thank you guys for all of your support and kind comments on my video about Soccer. Let me know what else you want to see down below. One of you guys told me when I asked this yesterday on my community tab I asked you guys what you wanted to see, and somebody put reacting to other equestrian video on your old videos. So that's definitely a contender. I might be tempted to do that, so we'll see. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.